What's up, guys? This is IFBB Pro, Jose Raymond, and Team B athlete. Today we're gonna go over some mass building exercises that every bodybuilder should be doing. The pull-up is the very first exercise I ever did in my life. For me, the most important thing is a full contraction. So I try to come all the way up and I give it a squeeze for a 2 count. Again, I'm not coming all the way down to a locked out position. I keep it in a 3/4 rep range to about here. That way my biceps aren't being too much tension on them. My triceps aren't put too much tension on. It all stays in the back. If you can learn to contract your back and squeeze and do this exercise properly from the get-go, then it's gonna lead to much better contractions in the future when you're doing other back exercises. It's gonna teach you the foundation of how to train your back. All right, the second exercise is the squat. Now this is another one of my personal favorites because it does require so much energy, so much work, and a lot of different muscle groups are involved. The downside of the squat is that not everyone is mechanically designed to do squats. They may have really high hips, they may have really long legs, or just not be designed to squat. I think everyone can do it, but not everyone can do it super heavy. But if you work on it, you work on your flexibility, you can do it effectively and still be able to build proper amount of mass and get what you're looking for out of this exercise. As a bodybuilder, I'm not going for 1 or 2 rep maxes. I'm going for more like a 8 to 12, even higher, 15 reps. So I get more into a pumping action where I'm doing almost a 3/4 range of motion. I go as low as I can to at least parallel, sometimes usually lower, and then I come just a few inches before lockout. So there's constant tension in the quads, and I'm never putting my knees in a locked out position. Up next is the overhead press. There are many different ways to perform this. You can do them on a Smith machine, you can do them with a barbell, dumbbells, you can do them standing, seated. Where I'm at this stage of the game, I'm not doing standing overhead presses anymore. I stick to either Smith machine, a regular military bar press, or dumbbell press. I'm not locking out overhead. I come down to my ears if I look in the mirror. If I'm using a bar, it's more of my chin, and I go to a 3/4. That way, it's all in the shoulders. There's no tricep involvement. I try to keep the triceps out of it, use all shoulders. My goal is hypertrophy of the muscle, to grow the muscle. And I find that the 8 to 12 to 15 range is best. Next, we have the bench. When you go to any local gym, you're gonna see about 100 teenagers bench pressing. Now, there's a reason for it. It feels good, it looks good, and it is the measure of manliness to some people. So I still perform them today. Flat bench, incline bench, barbell, dumbbell. And I alternate. Each week I'll focus on flat barbell, and then I'll do incline dumbbell. It allows you to use the most amount of weight and get the most amount of stimulation. Again, I'm not doing 1 to 2 rep maxes. I'm doing constant tension, 8 to 12, 15 reps again. But I'm going as heavy as I can safely, and allowing to get a contraction and a squeeze and constant tension. The deadlift. I like to call it the incarceration assassination. It is one of those old school prison exercises where all you need is 1 bar. You don't need any fancy machines, and it hits everything. If you want to hit your shoulders, your traps, your biceps, your triceps in one exercise, the deadlift is it. It's gonna hit your glutes, your hamstrings, your quads, your lats, spinal erectors, every single muscle. I mean, this is the most bang for your buck. Out of all the exercises, squat, bench press, this is the godfather of them all. All right, guys, so there you have it. These are the top mass building exercises that I feel every bodybuilder should be using Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe below.